didn't believe me when I said the whales are starting to go back. That's a big pastime out here in California. People hire boats, they go out.
That is a thrill. You see one of those monsters.
When you see something come out about 50 or 60 feet out of the water, it's fascinating. Beautiful animals. Now, if they can just stay out of the Sacramento River.
Yeah, don't get lost again.
Remember the horse saga of Humphrey the whale?
Yeah.
Got up there. Well, how long was he there? About 6 weeks or something?
Long time, yeah.
They finally got him out into the ocean. Somebody sent me, I have a picture here. I don't think you've seen this. I'm going to show it to the camera here. Loy Williams of Mary Esther, Florida sent this. Now, look at this picture. Who would you say, when you first look at it, get it close up before you show it to the audience? Boom. Oh, isn't that amazing?
Who is that?
That looks like you.
Yeah, I know, but who is it? Really, it's not me.
But quite a bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially when the eye is up.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, I mean, if you...
Everything is funny to this audience.
I don't know
When
what
watching, they laugh. Eyes up, they laugh.
That is Dr. Joseph Zurro.
Dr. Zorro.
I don't know, not Zorro. Dr. Zurro. I don't know where Dr. Zurro's from, but somebody sent it in and said it's the winner of the Ed McMahon.
Handsome doctor.
Do you have any doctors here?
No doctors in my family.
No medical...
No. No medical people, unfortunately.
You just have the uncle who you say are the great... Or is that guy you claim?
No, that's my 5 great-grandfather. That's legit.
Start on that.
Patrick Maurice McMahon, the Premier of France, of course. He was Napoleon's favorite general. He was Irish. Well, a little bit. He and Napoleon were known to hit a beaker or two occasionally, yes.
Oh, betcha. Right.
If you're warning about sizes, the baby is now 9. I don't want you to get anything too small because she's 9 pounds 5 ounces, 22 3/4 inches long, growing fast. I think size 2 would be good.
This is your new baby?
My new baby girl, yes. Catherine Mary.
Gifts are rolling in, are they?
Everywhere. Of course, bonds, you don't need to know about a size. They fit everyone.
Oh, I found that out, yes. Do you have any pictures of this infant?
I happen to, yes. Would you like to see them?
Do I have a choice?
If you want to see them.
I suppose this is going to keep up till the kid's about 18 or 19, right?
No. This will end soon, but it's such a thrill and so new.
There's Victoria and the child. Oh, that's
a little kick baby. And here's a single shot. And here I am resting up for a busy night on the Tonight Show.
You've got to be kidding.
Look sideways. Put it sideways.
Look at this. Excuse me.
Yeah, there it is.
Excuse me, you were upside down.
Right, there it is. Just getting ready for the Tonight Show.
Where's your teething? You and the baby having a bottle at the same time. I'm not... Okay. I kid you. How many of you know about Dr. Ruth Westheimer's book called First Love?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You may have, it was in the press that there was an error found in the book.
Very serious error.
Yeah. In fact, Dr. Ruth was somewhat embarrassed, and she said she proofread it, but apparently it skipped by her.
You see something is
skipped by her, and she didn't realize it. For example, on page 195, Dr. Ruth wrote that to make love without getting pregnant, quote, the safe times are the week before and the week of ovulation. What Dr. Ruth meant to say, that those are the unsafe times.
Oh, boy. Someone reading that for the first time.
And apparently they recalled, or they immediately, in the new books or the new printings, corrected that error. But that's a pretty good size error, isn't it?
Somewhat monumental, I would say.
That's a 180-degree turn, and it's something that could happen to anyone.
Dr. Ruth, I read your book. Guess what?
Guess what? Send diapers. Anyway, a librarian named Anne Scarpolino found a mistake, reported it to the publishers, and they've done their best to recall all the copies. And Dr. Ruth, as I said, apologized for the error and is planning to, I guess, release a corrected edition of First Love. Now, we got a copy of Dr. Ruth's book previous to that, Dr. Ruth's Guide to Good Sex. And we found a few errors.
You're kidding me. Errors in that book?
In this book that Dr. Ruth may, because she was tired some night and just kind of went by her, we're going to call to her attention. We've just taken them out and printed them here on for example, a woman's erogenous zone is not is not, I repeat, not located on the underside of her car radiator. That was a mistake she had in there about an erogenous song. In spite of what Dr. Ruth says in this book, it is not true that a woman can become infertile by staring at a picture of boxing promoter Don King. In this book, on her list of birth control devices, Dr. Ruth meant to write IUD, not McDLT. That could confuse people. Another little correction, you folks can also go back to your local 7-Eleven. Slurpees are not an incurable sexual disease. A little air they had in there. All right, for you women living in San Francisco, here was a monumental error. I have to clear this up for you ladies in San Francisco. The San Francisco Examiner is a newspaper, not a gynecologist.
What a mistake.
Yeah, so you should not take your clothes off in front of a vending machine on the street. That is just a little error here. Another little error. You do not go to the drugstore after you drop her off in the morning. That was another error there. And an error on our part. Now, Dr. Ruth is not the only one who makes mistakes, folks. Oh, no. There's some other books, some major publishing books. For example, there's an error in a history book about the American Revolution. Remember the American... At Bunker Hill, remember that?
Right.
The American commander did not say... let me repeat that.
Did not.
Did not say, don't shoot till you see the whites of their 58% cotton, 45% polyester briefs.
Did not say that.
Did not say that.
And we shouldn't have either.
In the Encyclopedia Britannica now, there is a very credible publication. Under the listing American presidents, please delete the paragraphs that list the names of Vince Lombardi and Merle Haggard.
It's easy been a change since you changed books.
There is an error, few people have this at home, in the 1986 edition of the Guinness Book of World Records. They say the coconut is the biggest nut in the world. The coconut is not the biggest nut. Muammar Gaddafi is the biggest.
Now you're talking.
If you own the new paperback edition of Poor Richard's Almanac, Benjamin Franklin never said, the only things that are certain are death, taxes, and there's going to be a Rocky V. Now, we had General Chuck Yeager on this show.
Right.
You know, they made the movie one of the great heroes, right? General Chuck Yeager. Seems to have crept into his autobiography. Chuck did not break the sound barrier, quote, just to avoid hearing Martha Ray in a dentures commercial. Let's see. And right here in Los Angeles. You guys like this, don't you? You guys like to see a struggle. In the LA telephone directory, under a listing for pizza delivery, unfortunately, they gave the number of a female escort service. So be careful if you call and ask them to send over a large one smothered in cheese. Some of the errors among some others. We have Jim Garner with us tonight, Anita Morris and Barry Diamond. We'll take a short break, but we shall come back.